Alright, I'm here with TJ Cottrell, tight end for your New York Sentinels and son of head coach Ted Cottrell. So, how you doing? There's only, about 2 months until the season starts, so, what's it been like for you?
Things have been really good. They're moving pretty in good motion. Things have been real great. We're training real well. I'm glad to see that things are moving to schedule. Every day, some updates, the new name of the team, the logos. Everything's looking pretty well. So we're doing pretty good. I'm really excited about the season getting started.
And what's it going to be like playing for your dad? In relation to football, what's your dynamic like? What's your relationship like on the field as compared to, obviously everyday life? So what's your relationship like in pertaining to football?
I mean, pertaining to football, it's pretty good. I mean, like I said, he was with me in Minnesota, and he was also with me in San Diego. And we keep it professional as far as he still is my coach. He still is a leader on the team, so I respect him 100%. I don't really look at him as my father or on the field. But as pertaining to off the field, it's pretty good. I mean, I was raised in a football family, so to speak. I was real close with Bruce Smith. I've been to countless events and things of that nature, and I've learned the business at a really young age. So it has molded me into a pretty good situation. It has its advantages, and it has its disadvantages also, because people think that because your dad is who he is, that's the reason why you get certain breaks that you're getting, or that's the reason why you're on certain teams. But in all essence, my dad only really got my foot into the door on a 2-day trial in Minnesota, and I kind of worked my way through the league on my own name. So, I mean, it has its advantages and its disadvantages, but, for him being a head coach of the New York team, it's pretty exciting. And I think I got a little bit more pressure on my shoulders to show that I'm legitimately a good football player, and I'm definitely prepared to do that.
So you think your dad was instrumental in bringing you over to the UFL, or did you have maybe designs on coming over anyways, or was it mainly him?
It was mainly, when he got the news that he was going to be the head coach, he called me and he asked me if I was still interested in playing. And I had played in arena ball for the CIFL for the Rochester Raiders the year before. I was kind of on the brim of playing, and so he definitely was instrumental in bringing me into the UFL. Now, granted, I did know a lot of other coaches, as far as Earl Mosley, John Tice, guys that have seen me or known me, that there could have been a possibility that I definitely could have gotten signed on with a different team. But he definitely was a pretty good factor in bringing me on. And like I said, if you saw it in the UFL football website, he did mention that he wouldn't have brought me over if he knew I couldn't play. So it was definitely a good move for both of us.
And you mentioned the CIFL. For those who don't know, it's an indoor football league, and it's definitely a different style of football. The field is smaller. And what adjustments did you need to make, being an outdoor football player? What changes did you need to make to go indoors?
It was a lot more. As far as the tight end, it's definitely a tough transition, because you turn from being, I was a receiving type tight end at 6'5", 255, going out and catching the ball, to basically having to block and pass block every single down. They had different type of rules as far as, the tackle was eligible, which was me. But sometimes it was definitely an adjustment. I had to go to a 2-point stance and just basically work on my pass blocking. And I became real good at it toward the middle of the year. But it was definitely a tough adjustment, and it was definitely some other rules and regulations you had to abide by. And of course, it's only a 50-yard field, so a lot of things are going on faster, and you don't have a lot of room to get around. And there's not like a play action where you can get across the field and drag over. It's kind of real quick. And so, honestly, to be truthfully honest with you, arena football is for arena football players. And I think that the indoor league was a good opportunity for me to keep on playing and keep the speed up. But as far as me as a tight end in my position, it's kind of tough to make that transition now. I definitely don't think I'll be going back there.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier that, the uniforms have come out, everything's going on schedule. And, I talked to Quinn Gray about what he thought of the uniforms. He thought maybe, we could have used some black pants. But, it's good both ways, I'm sure. But what do you think about it?
Quinn's got a good point. Definitely the black pants would have looked a little bit more intimidating. But honestly, the black and the green and white, I think, is a good combination. I'm definitely excited about being from the New York team. I think we have the best uniforms. I think the people at hand did a great job of choosing the colors. And so I really don't have too many complaints about our uniforms. I mean, I think that, of course, this year is going to be kind of the transition transition year to get us just out there running. I don't think it's going to be our uniforms come, next year or even middle of the year is what I heard. But I'm pretty happy about it. I'm a laid-back kind of guy, for what they're doing, whether they're playing football or for having a good time. And I really don't really care too much about our uniforms. But, we'll be all set, and we'll go play hard no matter what we look like anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right, TJ, thanks for coming on the show. It's great to hear from you, and I'm sure we'll be hearing from you soon. So good luck coming up on this training camp.
Definitely, man. Like I said, fans, stay tuned, and we got some big things coming. I just got the phone with my father. He's excited about everything, and like I said, I appreciate the interview. And stay tuned. We got a lot of things going on, especially during camp. So, basically, log on to SentinelFan.com. Stay tuned. Definitely.
All right. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Goodbye.
All right, bye.